Hey everybody, it's Michelle LaVore, and I am here solo today because I just wanted to come on and give a quick word of encouragement from the Lord, and I just pray that you guys are blessed by what He has to say and share with us. And so we were in our morning God time today, and we were talking about the word deep, and we've been getting deep a lot. We mentioned that in I think 2 videos ago about deep and wide, and how we've been going deep with the Lord, but now He's going to spread out and go wide with His people. But part of that was when I originally got the deep and wide word, it also came with like dig deep, like go deep, dig deep. And last night I was watching running videos because lately, I guess maybe because there's, I guess in Hungary, there's been all of the, a World Olympic, it's not the Olympics, but, all the tryouts and things. And we've been watching that on and off here and there. And normally we haven't paid much attention to that in the past, but it's definitely something that has kind of been in our, God's just kind of brought it in as far as just watching all these races, all these running races where they're doing laps around the track. And, and yesterday I was watching highlights of the marathon. And then last night I was looking at some just running videos. And personally, I love running. I used to run. And so there's just this joy and excitement when I just hear stories or watch people run and do these amazing things with running. And so this morning, though, I was just thinking about that. In one of the videos I was watching last night, they were encouraging a person. They were trying to do their personal best for 10K, and it was just like dig deep. And I was like, yes, that's what God's been talking to me about, just this sense of digging deep because you're almost at the finish line. And so this morning, the whole picture was dig deep, go deep within to pull out everything you possibly can give so you can finish the race well. And I really felt like God was speaking that to us, but I believe it's something that could encourage you guys as well, as far as just we're in this time where God is saying, dig deep into your faith and belief in the Lord, dig deep and throw off all hindrances. Your mind, your body might be screaming if you're in an actual race, you can't go any further. This is too hard. You should just quit. But you can overcome that by continuing to stay focused on the goal in front of you, the finish line in front of you, and to press on towards it and to receive the encouragement that the Lord is giving. And I feel like God's been personally giving us a lot of encouragement of keep going, rise above, go higher than what's going on in the inside. Because at the same time, there's been a lot of encouragement from the Lord. There's also been a lot of just the soul and, different exposure moments that come against us. And it's like, oh, this is too hard. You want to throw in the towel, you want to quit, but God just keep pressing forward, keep believing, even when you're really tired, and just keep on going. Dig deep to finish the race. And that's the whole point, is to finish the race, to keep pressing forward until you cross the finish line. And I just really believe that there is a finishing that God is doing. There is a finishing work that He's doing in our life, that we are going to cross a finish line. And I know, I don't really know what the exact finish line is and what God is saying. Obviously it's like, Lord, can this be the time when we cross the finish line and receive promises? But I know that God will reveal what He's doing and the work that He is focused in on. I know that we're going to come a point where we have finished what God is doing for us in this moment. And I do believe that there could be a coinciding because we are coming up on the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. It's coming up in this next month, and we're at the tail end of August. And so part of me is like, Lord, is this a finish line that you're talking about? But either way, I just really feel like God is saying, dig deep. Like, just everything that you have within you, just give it over to Him. Listen to your coach. Listen to what He's saying. And He's saying, just follow me. Follow my Spirit. I will lift you up. Keep pressing forward because you are going to cross that finish line. And I know for Devin, he was talking about this morning just that was really hitting his own heart because, it's been this month there's been a tiredness and a weariness throughout it all, even with great excitement of what God is doing in our life. As you keep going, just like in an actual race, you get tired. Your body is aching from what you've been putting it through. Even if, you've prepared for this, but it's like, oh, this is long, and the endurance aspect of it can be very difficult. And so it's like, just keep going, just like running, and keep pressing forward. Go to the depths with the Lord, because you will finish and you will be greatly rewarded as you continue to move forward with Him. So I think that's all that I have for you guys today. I do pray that you're blessed by this, and until next time, we will see you later. Bye.
Ha ha! Thought you were going to get away without seeing this face? No sirree. Anyway, I just love what Michelle had to say there. That was super, super awesome, right? See, she had to do her video. I was like, man, you need to do that video. She had the bulk of it. And I was like, wow, you got to get that out to like today. I was really feeling that in the spirit, right? And so I was watching the kids while she was in there doing the video, because we just can't do videos during the day. But yeah, I mean, it has been a super, 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 super tiring time, especially for me the last 3 or 4 mornings. I feel like, oh my gosh, Lord, I don't even know if I can keep going. This morning was especially tough. So to have this message come this morning was actually very encouraging, because you don't get that, come on, dig, push, from the coach until you're at the very end. You give that last kick. Isn't that what they call it? They give it the kick. There's Michelle. She right there. Say hi.
Hi.
You give it the kick at the. You don't want to kick halfway through the race. That's bad, right? And so, I feel like it's like a very big prophetic time encouragement type of situation, because it's like if the Lord's saying, come on, give it all you got, get out there, throw everything you got at it. He knows what He's doing. He knows that the time is now for you to do this, because you're getting ready to finish. My son recently, my 10-year-old, said that Jesus was at the door. My other son recently said that we were like the two, or like the father of the bride. Father of the Bride 2. There you go. When brought the 2 babies out, And someone else said something. I forget. Annalise, what did she say? She said something in regards also to like some sort of time frame of the Lord being like basically right here, right at the door, things like right. And so here comes this moment where God's like, come on, push. So I found it incredibly encouraging. And what is that? It's like, you know what? When you're at your like absolute worst, God is still who He is. You know what I'm saying? He's not tired. He ain't sleepy. Even if He is sleeping, if He said, come on, let's go to the other side, then you're going to go to the other side. Doesn't matter what kind of storm comes up. So even releasing this video is just kind of us giving it all we have, right? We're just running. We're just giving everything we've got. We're just taking all the good treasure stored within us. We're just flinging it forward, So anyway, now the video's over. Bye. Boom. Two
And
faces.
you thought that it was
Two
over,
faces.
but it's not. No.
Although we're not two-faced. So I'm just, I'm just kidding.
No, but as Devin was just talking, and even as I was doing the video, I just kept getting this sense of, like, being reminded of birth and the process of birth. And, like, I know in particular with our fourth, like...
I mean, you might know a little bit about that. A little bit.
But with our fourth, I was so tired and so exhausted because I literally hadn't gotten much sleep, and then it was... My water broke at like 2:30 in the morning.
And that was a straight up natural home birth.
Yeah.
No interventions.
Yeah, and it was just, it was very long. I was very tired, and I just got, we finally got to the pushing phase, and it was just like the midwife and, everybody around me, it was just like, there was the encouragement of like, you can do this, and inside,
you look like you fell asleep a couple times.
Inside, I was just like, I am so tired, I am so exhausted, I don't know if I can do this, like, because it's too much. But of course, obviously your body's like, no, we're going to do this, like, this is where we're going. And so, but they would just be like, all right, it's time to push, just push, come on. And, and of course you're in that position of like, okay, I'm going to give it all that I have, but I feel like I have nothing left to give. And yet the end result was, you have a baby, and you go through and you receive that which you were waiting for. And I just feel like that's really where we're at. We're in this position of like, Lord, I don't understand. Why hasn't why haven't things come to pass yet? I thought surely by now all those things, and God's just saying, come on, keep going, push. Like there is something that God is birthing in your life, and you just got to keep going with him. Keep listening to God as your coach, and the one who is saying, you can keep going, you can do this. Like, I will send my spirit of refreshing. I will keep you. I will sustain you through it. Just know you can go through this. You can see the end. You will hold the baby in your hand. You will hold the promises that I have spoken to you in your hand. Keep going. I know you're tired. I know you're weary. I know it's been a long labor process, but you
come on, Brock. Yeah, you're absolute best.
That's what she said. That's
you're
what
absolute best.
She was saying end zone.
End zone. That's right.
Yes.
Annalise
Our
said you're
daughter,
in the end
she
zone.
was talking about end zone, but we
were like, oh, we got to watch Facing the Giants.
We were reminded of that, right?
Look up, Brock. You're in the end zone.
Exactly.
That's got to be the 50. I got to have gone at least 50 yards. I can't do it no more. Yeah. I'm sorry, Coach. It's like, Brock, look up. You're in the end zone.
And so it's like
what? You just carried a 145-pound man across it. Don't tell me what you can't do, Coach. Yeah. I'm 160.
Yeah.
And they look at each other like, wow, you actually did way more.
So.
Woo! We right there, y'all. We right there. You see the Lord's changing the times and the seasons because we're doing a video in the middle of the day. I'm telling you, what's up with that?
One at a time and then together. So
I know. It's a manifestation right in front of your face.
But no, I do. It's just this sense of like, keep going. God is right there. He is at the door. We are right at the end zone. God is getting ready to just reveal and show himself on our behalf and bring forth that which we have been waiting for. And
then just this morning, can I?
Yeah.
Mark 11:24 said, for this reason, I am telling you, whatever you pray for, believe and you'll have it. But the Lord kept saying to me personally, he's like, listen, for this reason, I am telling you. He kept saying, do you know who's telling you? I'll get in there, bro. I am telling you. Me, I'm telling you. If you, what you want, what? It's like, well, Lord, bro, why do you keep asking me the same question 50 bajillion times? Like, why do I got to keep telling you the same answer over and over and over. I mean, am I missing something? It's like when you keep getting that same prophetic number over and over and over, and you think you got it, and you're pretty sure you got the definition, but then here it keeps coming a lot, and I'm like, oh wow, it keeps coming a lot. Why am I missing something? It's like, so I just asked the Lord, man, I spent another morning just praying. I'm like, God, felt like prayers from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I feel like I'm praying prayers from like, season 1, episode 1, the first 5 minutes of the series. I'm saying, what are we doing? But it doesn't matter. We're giving it our all. That's what you're doing. Pray again. Go again. Go up again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow. Okay, well.
Yep. Well, and that's the truth. When you're in the position of digging deep, when you're in the position of, even with giving birth, you're digging deep. You're going beyond what you ever thought
further
possible.
Than you've ever been.
And it's like, God's just like, dig deep. In a sense, it's like, go back. Yeah, dig deep. Those prayers from the beginning, dig deep into,
that's just hitting me right now. Just like, whoa.
What I have spoken to you, and like bring everything out. Like, God has built in us such a deep vision of what He has, and it's like, well, God, we are praying, we are asking. Even I, like the last 2 nights, I go to bed and I haven't been able to sleep very well, but it's just been times of prayer, times of digging deep. Like, Lord, I myself have felt that way. I'm just like, Lord, this feels like the beginnings, like we're back in this place where I'm crying out. But it's like, okay, Lord, if that's where you have us and your Spirit is leading us, we will go with you. And this is a time of prayer, a time of just digging deep into everything God has spoken and saying, God, you are faithful, you are true. You spoke that from the moment we came into this place. You are going to fulfill your word. We have waited and we will see your
into
glory.
Our new place here. Yeah, we've been here almost 3 years. Almost.
Yeah.
Dang. It's a long time. Anyway.
But yeah, so we will continue to believe, and you will see the glory of God.
I saw that this morning, 11:40. John 11:40.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Okay, I think that's officially it.
Officially signing off.
So, everybody, patented closing. Bye-bye.
But yeah. So, no, that's all that we have for you guys.
Yeah.
We do pray that you are encouraged and blessed, and we will see you soon.
Yep, bye-bye.